Lakeland Tower, experimental set for the Yankee November, holding short 10, ready to go.
Experimental 750 Yankee November, Lakeland Tower, turn left northbound, runway 10 right, clear for takeoff.
Experimental set for the Yankee November, clear 10 right, northbound, set for the Yankee November.
Have the sun in our eyes.
Oh yeah.
Whew.
Okay,
Very
gas
fun.
in, fun,
Aircast 5, no known observed traffic between you and Bartow, maintain VFR, frequency change approved.
Thank you. Have a good day. Aircast 5.
You too.
And here we are, departing Lakeland, Florida. Another year for sun and fun. See if I can get this camera going. See the sun and fun grounds?
Yeah.
From the air, it's not near as large as the Oshkosh ground, especially for the parking.
Now they were showing Crystal River as IFR earlier, so you might.
Okay. Let me see, and that's probably that hot fog and haze.
Right.
We might need to stay closer inland. Let me get my GPS up.
Experimental 0 Yankee November, no known observed traffic in that set, the frequency change approved. You have a great day.
Roger that. Thanks for everything. Set for the Yankee November.
Everything looks really good.
Yeah, I agree. We stay to the more inland than anything. Wow, I wish we could have that all day.
Yeah, it's beautiful right now.
No.
And ground speed, yeah, 120 mile an hour. That's pretty nice. Bit of tailwind. Well, we'll have tailwind in Florida.
Okay, the traffic sign goes south on the departure leg, for under 14, we're departing southeast after.
Yeah, it's pretty much across everywhere. I mean, even going north may not be good.
Okay, so what about Zephyrhills?
Zephyrhills is showing marginal right now. They are showing 1,500 feet broken. And yeah, I think we're going to have to do that because I don't think we can go much beyond Zephyrhills.
Oh, we'll go to Zephyrhills and we'll make a decision there.
Yeah, yeah. Because they're still showing like all the other ones are showing like 800 foot feelings. That's not good.
Okay, your traffic is that blocked, so
I think this is all the normal morning stuff.
Yeah.
This is like, I mean, there's no weather associated with it. It's just the fog, so. Yeah, probably landed Zephyrhills and then waited out.
Weather observation 1158 Zulu. Weather, wind 170 at 4. Visibility 109er, 100 scattered. Temperature 21 Celsius, dew point 21, altimeter 29er, 6. Zephyrhills Municipal Airport. Automatic weather observation 1159er Zulu. Weather, wind 170 at
traffic, that's Zephyrhills, 529, 10 miles to the east of field. Inbound maneuvering for Captain Number. Can I have the runway advisory, please? Traffic, 495 is around the 2 miles to the east of the field, that's bring the left, 45 degree down for 1 through the left.
We're stopping just a few minutes after taking off here, it feels like anyway. Zephyrhills Airport, which is one of the closest airports to Lakeland, but just the weather, they got morning fog.
Yeah, Zephyrhills traffic, 7 Yankee November, turning left base 19.
So we're
right base 19.
We're going to be waiting it out here a little bit. It's just morning fog. There's no real weather associated with this except visibility.
Yeah, Zephyrhills traffic, 7 Yankee November, turning final 19. Zephyrhills.
And where do we taxi?
You're going to have to go, I think, all the way down unless you back taxi.
There's a guy in a 182 behind us.
Oh, I'd say, near the end, I think there's a right turn. I'd keep floating for a while.
Yep.
Especially if you get the guy behind you. And a lot of tire marks all over the place on this airport. You can tell it's a trainer airport. See everywhere the tire marks still. I don't think I've ever seen so many tire marks on an airport. So we're halfway down the field and we still full of tire marks.
Zephyrhills traffic, Skyline 125, 3 to the west.
See the turn off there? The what? See the turn off?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a glider club over here too, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's amazing these little Florida airports here. They got the big jump school with all the twin otters and such, and then they've got a glider club, and then they do a lot of home build activities. Well, that was our first leg. It was, what, 20 or 30 miles?
Yep.
So, but in the right direction, we say one step at a time, right?
That's right.
So, and if I look straight up, it's got clear blue skies right here, but that's fog really severely limits visibility. A lot of limited IFR and marginal IFR. So we'll wait it out probably an hour or so and then continue on home to Missouri. Well, we're back in the air. We had a quick, I don't want to say a quick stop. We had a stop at Zephyrhills. We waited out in about an hour, waited for this weather for the fog, mist to kind of turn into clouds. I don't know how well you can see out here, but now we've got just a little bit of cloud cover. We're probably going to get on top of it.
Downwind, all doesn't get a short approach on this one at the land.
And continuing north in central Florida. Our next stop, we're hoping it'll be Perry-Foley, which is one of the stops on our way down. And then we'll get some fuel and see how we go today.
1-2-3 in sight will be short approach at the land on the base map.
No traffic, Cessna 4942 is turning right crosser, runway 19, Zephyrhills.
Zephyrhills traffic, Cessna 408 November, second off runway 19, be a right turn out to the northwest, Zephyrhills.
Roger, what did you think of Sun and Fun this year?
Oh, I thought it was a great show. You know, definitely, you know, there was lots of people there, lots of airplanes. The interest is still there.
Final 2-3 at the land.
Nice hot week, but it's better than having a stormy week.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think overall it was a very positive week, and I'm glad we made it.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, we did. We did some good activity in the workshop area, which is nice. Met with lots of builders. I know we delivered quite a few parts to builders and kit parts along the way with the cargo van. And yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show. We had a good time. Had a little builder gathering hosted by William Wynn there on Friday night before the STOL flying competition. It was fun to watch Sheldon fly his STOL airplane
did an excellent job
in the STOL demo. It was just nice to see. Yeah, he really did an excellent job, especially with the 750 with the Vortex engine. Really did a good job with that. So it was a good show. Met with lots of existing customers, met some new customers too. Sun and Fun's always fun because we get quite a few international visitors, so it's good, interesting to see those guys, whether they're from Canada, snowbirds, as well as from South America, Mexico, and so forth. But we'll touch base a little bit farther along our journey home and enjoying the trip. Nice and smooth right now, isn't it beautiful?
Oh, yeah.
So we're here in the STOL CH 750 Super Duty, and of course we've got this Unpanel display in here flying with it. It's kind of nice right now over the ground, 126, 125 miles an hour. Bit of a tailwind, just enjoying the view below. And the Unpanel is really a unique setup because we got rid of the instrument panel. Nice thing is this visibility area right here to the left, to the right, really opens it up that we wouldn't normally have with the traditional instrument panel. So it kind of gives us, we've had a lot of folks say it's like in a helicopter, really, type of visibility. And then of course some of the advantage with the Unpanel, it is repositionable forward, back, Really gives a lot of good information. It has a moving map display here that we can scroll through. Has all our flight information, engine information. Really a pretty comprehensive setup. And nice thing is that, again, on the cabin side, not just visibility, space, getting in and out of the airplane. Really nice setup. And then on top on this airplane too, we have the sun visors, which we end up not using them that much, but they are available if you've got the sun, especially right in your eyes. It's not just a visor, but it's also a shield you see right through it, which is really a big benefit, kind of like wearing sunglasses. Otherwise, what do we have else in this cabin? Pretty simple, isn't it?
Oh yeah, very simple.
Very simple, but yet very capable. And not much clutter at all. I really like it that way. And then, of course, with our mobile devices, Roger and I are each running our own navigation software. Got the old sectional right here. Got a clipboard here, write down notes, and so really able to have a great office here in the air. And that's why it makes these, relatively low and slow. We're still, we're only 2,300, 2,400 feet above sea level, which is pretty much above ground here in Florida. And then that's probably about as high as we'll ever go on cross-country flights. Here we're just a little bit over the clouds to take advantage of a bit of a tailwind.
Runway 19, Zephyrhills.
Traffic in the 262 left is 172 traffic.
We're continuing to make some good progress this morning in, now we're I guess officially northern Florida, I suppose. We're just passing the scenic river below us. That's the Suwanee River.
Echo traffic 195 Tango Hotel is on left downwind for runway 17 Tango.
Always a very scenic river to fly over. That'd be a fun one to navigate with a float plane or even a regular boat. And as you can see, we've got a bit of cloud cover out here, but it's pretty scattered. That was what was earlier today was fog, and it's now kind of condensed into clouds. And which is, I think, pretty typical of Florida mornings. We're about half an hour out of Perry-Foley Airport, where we're stopping for fuel and probably going to end up waiting a little bit for weather, or maybe we'll be able to make a couple airport stops a little farther north into Georgia. We'll see. Nice and scenic. With the clouds, you can't see the Gulf of America, it's called now, right? Isn't it?
I think so.
But you can't see us right behind the clouds. We're not far at all. We're only 10 miles from the coast here, but the clouds are kind of covering it up. But we're kind of skirting along the Here we're just skirting along the western edge of Florida. And enjoying the views out here. Being on top of the clouds, we've got a bit of smooth air. Get some interesting shapes on the clouds there, huh?
Perry-Foley Airport. Automated weather observation. 145 8 Zulu. Weather. Wind 200 at 18. Gust 24. Visibility 10. Ceiling 1,700. Broken. Temperature 27 Celsius. Dew point 21. Altimeter.
We're now just a few miles from Perry-Foley Airport in northern Florida. As you heard, the weather's kind of taking a turn for the worse here. We're under the clouds, so it's bumpy. And we're right in front of this line of storms that is going to keep us probably from going further north today or at least till later this afternoon. Had some pretty gusty conditions on the ground. And we'll see as we come in.
Perry-Foley traffic, Scramble 758 November is 2 miles to the southeast, inbound line 18.
Probably don't feel it with the mounted cameras, but it's pretty bumpy here under the clouds. Gusty conditions. And that's the reason we were on top earlier, and that was nice and smooth, but now it's pretty bumpy. And I think they're expecting the storm to come here into Florida very shortly. Don't think you can see on the radar here, but rain is just on the other side of the airport. And that's a very strong band of storms, so it's not just the rain, it's the turbulence associated with that. But we have the airport here in view, 3 miles. The wind's mostly in the nose, so it shouldn't be too difficult.
Perry-Foley traffic, Scramble 750 is entering left base for 1 Perry-Foley. Perry-Foley traffic, Cessna 120 10 south, be left down on 18 Perry-Foley. Perry-Foley traffic, Scramble 758 November is turning final 18 Perry-Foley.
And see, it's going to be a little bit from the right, yeah, but it shouldn't be over the trees of turbulence.
Right, because it's not coming crosswind.
Yeah, right. It's just strong wind, but it's not. It shouldn't be. But yeah, don't even worry about landing short. Bird's not a factor up there.
I'm on.
Yeah, you're fine now. You're good. Good job. Yep, excellent job. So the wind, yeah, not too bad. It's yeah, there's still another 3 miles. Up to you.
Oh yeah, no, I'll go back.
Yeah, Perry-Foley traffic memos back taxiing 18.
That's true.
You guys coming down on 18. It's not too bad. You won't have any problem. Cool, thank you.
Yeah, it felt like you were floating forever, but then it gave up. But it didn't. When you look at the actual number of feet, you didn't use much feet.
Perry-Foley traffic. Cessna 120 is about 5 to the south-southeast. Be left down on runway 18. Perry-Foley.
Ooh, it is humid.
Yeah, well, back to Florida.
Yeah. Now we want to get fuel first, and
Might
then,
as well. Yeah. Because
and I'm wondering if
I think we're going to be stuck here for a while.
Oh yeah, put it on that Quonset hut.
Yeah, wouldn't be a bad idea.
If there's no tie downs, no.
Right.
If you can't tie it down, then because